Yo, what up? It's Louie Dog. Oh man, I found this little indie game on the Steam network. Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. It looks like a 2D pixel arty little horror game, similar to that other one. I can't remember the title of it too. It looks like it is made in Game Maker, which is points off for me personally. Doesn't seem very professional. It was only $2. It was 50% off of $5. So um, I'm gonna be pissed if WASD doesn't work. Space to interact. All right. Turn off the lights. Got it. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. The arrow keys aren't the only way to operate the game. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Well, here we are. Let's I suppose the only option is to open the door. The house. Where was I? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Fucking cat. There's a door right there. A door right there. A little drippy drip. Let's go here. Let's go downstairs first. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset, and she looked afraid. I shook my head, tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. The bookshelf was full of books on local history and hunting. This is fucking weird. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. Ugh. I don't blame you, bro. A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yes, I'm taking this bitch. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Interesting enough. Let's get out of here. Shoop, do, 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 do. What the fuck? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Fuck it. Maybe I should have gone. I'm gonna go back upstairs. Check out that other room. I don't know, I guess I'm not as scared as I'm supposed to be. It's a little freaky, but my heart's not pounding yet. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but well, duh. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. It looked like a store of some kind. Why didn't this look so familiar? Ooh, blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Fucking interesting. Shoop doop 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 ba. Scooby Dooby Doo ba da ba doo ba doo bop. Was I in here? Can't remember. Don't think so. Nope. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push? What kind of game would this be if I didn't push switches and shit? It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. I love the style of this game. It's simply gorgeous. I love the pixel art style, the retro themed. It's very well made. If this was made in Game Maker, it's better than any game I've ever seen. It just seemed to have the loading splash screen of a Game Maker game, and it looks pretty simplistic. But it's impossible for me to really tell. That's just an assumption. Oh, we've had luck going right first. Oh, whoa. The door was taped up and locked. I couldn't get through. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. That switch in the wall worked. The door had been unlocked. If it were ever previously locked. I'm not a fucking idiot though. This looks like a secret area. We'll fuck with that later. I'm getting Steam messages out of the ass. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes, along with the blood. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew it. I had to find another way out. Nigga can't move and jump? I guess not. For the sake of the game, let's go over. For the sake of immersion, let's go to the right. Don't know how long this game will be. We'll see. Hopefully it's worth the $2. What's this? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yeah. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yeah. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Interesting. Footprints in the dirt. Looks like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Those are quaint footprints. Pretty giant fucking footprints. There was a little map of the town. Places all over were marked. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this. But what was his interest in the water tower? Probably poisoning them. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. What the fuck? I looked pretty much everywhere. Damn. You know it's about to be fucking freaky when newspaper clippings are up. No normal person puts in newspaper clippings everywhere. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Fuck yeah, I took it. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somewhat reassuring. Fuck yeah, it's a handgun. Humping a ladder again. Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Hooks. Rusted hooks, like the kind you'd find in a butcher, hung from the ceiling. They looked pitted and worn from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive material. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Golly, this is getting pretty interesting really fast. Looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. It's blood, you dipshit. Alright, let's go look around this way, and then we'll make our way over. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Probably heaven and Eve. None of it made any sense to me. Trippy. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground. And the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Some sort of bondage chamber. Damn. Shit's getting eerie. It's fucking corrosive materials everywhere. Fuck that. That doesn't look good. Some kind of old boxes that look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? I hope I get to shoot things. Fucking bats. Well, the game is doing a very good at setting ambiance. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. The game does a good job at setting ambiance, but I'm not very scared. It's impressive. Looks very good, but I'm not scared. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Damn. Guess I'm not supposed to look at that. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Let's go down the ladder. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yeah. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started getting worse. A bunch of old newspapers, we pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave in. Quaint. I find it strange to see that candles are still fucking burning after so long, and they don't emit any light. But whatever, we'll rock with it. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It's probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. Trippy. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. But it was so high up, that must have been a sore landing. More footprints. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Another ladder and a metal door. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? It's blood, motherfucker. Exit. Oh, that's too good to be true. A kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I? Did I take it? I slipped a knife in my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Fuck yeah, I needed all this. Look at all this bullshit. Open this door. Bunch of doors. One. This one. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Fuck it. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yeah, might as well. Wonder how likely we are to just die. Is that 2 or is Z? I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it on anyway? Yeah, I'll turn this one on too. 3 and 4. Let's just turn all the valves on. Fuck it. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyways? Yeah. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyways? Yeah. Alright, let's go back and see what this did. It probably just filled up the room so we could swim up top. Hopefully, anyways. Exit door's probably locked. I should have tried it. Well, I guess we're at the end of the road, I think. Let's try everything else first. This ladder. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Might as well. Get some. What else are we gonna do in this quirky place? We can. This is the room with the. Well, I turned all the valves on. I'm not sure what they did. Every single 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them. Let's go out the exit. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Did I drain the oh, son of a bitch. It's one of those things that triggers and you gotta go back and do it. Looks like I turned off the water flow in this valve. Oh. Did I do something? Did I miss something? Did I do it on did I accidentally do this wrong? I couldn't imagine it'd mess up. I mean, would it? Am I just too intuitive for these games? Oh hell. I think I fucked up. Alright, well, we'll call it the end of this video. I'll figure out what the fuck I did wrong and what I can do to fix my mistakes. Thanks for watching. Wait, did I turn? Oh, I guess it just made me return them all. Or just didn't make me return them all. Ah, that's strange. This one's already off. Did I accidentally press no for some of those? I don't know, that's strange. Hold on. We'll go through. I'm liking this game so far. It's pretty unique. I like the style. I like the little adventure we're going on. I'm very curious to see how it turns out. It's a murder mystery. It's not letting me go through, man. What's the holdup? Oh, this is frustrating. I feel like I just did something in the wrong order or something. Like, I went ahead of time and shouldn't have done things speedy quick. I should have inspected the exit first before I inspected these little walls. Okay, turn it off the water flow in this valve. Alright. Am I missing something simple, I think? I think I am. Maybe I'm missing something in one of these other rooms. What? I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn this? Aw, man, did it fuck up? I definitely turned all these off before. Yep, I think I fucked up the game. We'll give it another shot in the next video. I'll fix my mistakes. Alright, until next time, guys. Take it easy.